What's going on, YouTube? I've started upgrading my Ruger 1022, and what I'm doing today is I'm installing this precision bull barrel from KIDD. Now, I was just going to install it and show it to you guys, but I had a couple of subscribers ask me to do a video of the installation. I'm not really a great gunsmith or anything like that, but I'll do what I can to help you out. Now, for the sake of brevity, I've already disassembled the rifle. If you want to know how to do a detailed assembly and disassembly, I'll put a link down below to a couple of good videos for you. So I'm going to go ahead and get my instruments. I've got my anti-seize compound as recommended by KIDD, Tony KIDD himself. So we'll go ahead and get started. Hopefully this turns out good, but if it doesn't, I apologize in advance. Yeah, so my biggest handicap is that I don't have a vise to work with, so I thought I would be able to use this gun vise that I use for cleaning my rifles, but I don't think it's going to work that well. We'll just do what we can with what we have. Okay, so I've mated the receiver to the breech face of the barrel, and it's definitely going to be tight, so let me see if I can at least get it parted. I knew this vise was going to be crap. Alright, let's just see if I can get it close here. Oh, that's good. That's good. Alright, let me show you what happened here. Just got it partly on there, first couple centimeters, so I'm going to get my rubber mallet. I do have two layers of soft carpet here, so I don't mind putting the muzzle facing into the carpet. We'll see if we can gently pound it in the rest of the way. And what you want to be careful about at this point is that as you start pushing that barrel into the receiver, you want to make sure that the extractor slot is in the right position. Otherwise, you're going to have extraction problems. It's not going to be timed with the action of the rifle. So just going to turn the camera off for a second and make sure I'm properly lined up. Okay, so that anti-seize is definitely helping out. I've reduced that gap between the receiver and the barrel to just a couple centimeters now. And what I'm going to do is get the bolt and use the little extractor to help guide the barrel and make sure I don't go in crooked. So there you can see the slot in the KIDD barrel for the extractor. And there's our, let me see if I can get that for you. There we go. There's the extractor itself. And it looks like we're pretty close, so I'll just keep inching forward. Okay guys, so there is the barrel fully inserted into the receiver. And I think I did a pretty good job of eyeballing it. Seems to be lined up pretty well. Maybe I can give it just a little bit of a twist. But let me drop the receiver in there and we'll see how it mates up. So far so good. Let's go ahead and reassemble and we'll give it a function test. Okay, so if you look at the notch in the barrel, looks like it's twisted just a little bit too much to this side. So I'm going to whack the receiver on this side, get it back in alignment. and we'll check that out in just a second. That looks a lot better. Looks like there's an even amount of the receiver on both sides of that undercut. So I think we'll be good. Let's go ahead and drop that bolt back in there and make sure the extractor lines up with the extractor slot though. I think we're good, guys. Let's go ahead and start reassembling. Okay, so it's time to put the bolt back in. This is the stock bolt that comes from Ruger. We've got a premium barrel on there. Be a shame to put just a stock factory bolt. Let's go ahead and put a premium bolt in there as well. This is the KIDD bolt. I got the silver with the nice scalloping, the jeweling. And let's compare these two bolts side by side. I think you'll be able to, and this has never been fired, by the way. This is how it came from the factory without any shooting on my part. Maybe they tested it at the factory, but just you know, look at the difference. One screams factory and one screams quality. So I'm going to keep this aside. Let's go ahead and put this nice premium bolt from KIDD in there, and we'll make sure it still lines up with the KIDD barrel. Alright, and there is the KIDD replacement bolt, and I also took the liberty of replacing the charging handle. That's also the KIDD charging handle with included guide rod, and I'm using the standard velocity spring that comes with that charging handle kit. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and continue reassembly. And while we're at it, we're going to replace the standard recoil buffer rod, I guess you call it, that comes from the factory with, you guessed it, the KIDD version. It's got a steel pin that's encased in this soft plastic, so it gets rid of the clanging sound every time you fire. So we're going to upgrade that as well. Well, I hope this video of the installation of the KIDD 18-inch bull barrel was helpful for you. Again, I'm no expert. I'm just a hobbyist, amateur gunsmith, collector, whatever. So if you're in doubt with any part of the procedure, just go ahead and take it to a qualified gunsmith. But that's it for this part. I'm not going to put it back into the stock just yet because, as you know, I've got a nice new improved aftermarket stock, and that will be the follow-up to this video. We'll go ahead and put this barreled action back into that stock, and we'll see how it looks. Thanks, guys.